What did stagflation teach economists about Keynesian theory? Imagine a time when the economy is not following the usual rules. Prices are rising rapidly, unemployment is climbing, and growth seems stuck. This strange mix is called stagflation. It caught many economists off guard and changed how they think about economic policies. Keynesian theory, which was dominant for many years, suggested that inflation and unemployment move in opposite directions. When unemployment drops, inflation goes up, and when unemployment rises, inflation falls. This idea was based on the Phillips curve, a simple relationship between the two. But stagflation showed that this relationship could break down. During the 1970s, oil prices suddenly shot up, causing supply shocks. These shocks made goods more expensive and slowed down production. At the same time, inflation was rising, and unemployment was also high. This was a big surprise because it went against what Keynesian models predicted. It proved that managing demand alone was not enough to control the economy. Economists learned that demand-side policies, like increasing government spending or cutting taxes to boost growth, could make inflation worse if supply shocks were happening. Similarly, tightening policies to fight inflation could increase unemployment. This trade-off was more complicated than Keynesian theory suggested. Stagflation also made economists realize they needed to pay more attention to supply-side factors. Things like oil prices, production costs, and external shocks could cause inflation and stagnation at the same time. Keynesian models mainly focused on demand and ignored these supply issues. Another lesson was about the Phillips curve itself. It was once seen as a reliable tool for policymakers, but stagflation showed it was not always stable. The relationship between inflation and unemployment could change, especially when inflation expectations became embedded in wages and prices. This led to the rise of new ideas like monetarism and supply-side economics. These theories focused more on controlling the money supply and improving productivity rather than just managing demand. They also emphasized the importance of inflation expectations, which Keynesian models had not fully considered. In the end, stagflation taught economists that a balanced approach is needed. They must consider both demand and supply factors, external shocks, and how people expect prices to change. It showed that the economy is more complex than simple models suggest and that flexible policies are essential to handle different situations.